ITS Parent Portal, a face-to-face program offering. At this time, I will introduce you to our speaker for today. We do have Tana Seats. She is the Parent and Student SIS Engagement Specialist over parents for almost 2 years. Through this role, she has had the opportunity to train and meet some of the most amazing parents and volunteers and school staff. She looks forward to the upcoming school year to bring in families and more features for the Parent Portal. At this time, I would like to present to you our speaker for the rest of the morning session, Ms. Tana Seats. At this time, I'll stop sharing my screen. So Ms. Seats, you can start presenting.
Great. Thank you for that introduction.
Thank you.
I'm going to share my screen. And good morning to everyone. Again, thank you for the introduction. My name is Tana Seats Barnes. I am the Parent and Student SIS Engagement Specialist over Parent and Student Portal. So today, I'm just going to go have a little brief overview of Parent Portal account setup steps. We can watch a navigation video, or I can just show you guys where to locate this video. We do have it in English and in Spanish, and then we can do some Q&A. So just a brief overview. We launched Parent Portal April of 2019. Over 100,000 emails were sent to parents to join Parent Portal. At that time, we asked our partners to ask parents to give us feedback on what they felt like we needed to change around Parent Portal. Parents said that they wanted a more simpler portal for them to view just the students' grades, attendance, and assignments. And so we have done that. Over the summer, we launched our new interface of Parent Portal. So it's more simpler for parents to view grades. So here you can see our old portal. It's a little condensed with a lot of information. And then here you can see where our portal, once parents log in, they are able to view the grades, assignments, attendance, and then a calendar. So I just want to go back here. Did you know parents can, we have a percentage of parents who have been participating in Parent Portal. So right now, as of today, I gathered this information. We are at 28.90%. So we have 28% of almost 29% of parents on Parent Portal. Our goal is to be at least 47%. So before Dr. Jackson left, her goal for us as a district was to have Parent Portal at 47%. We're close, but we need more parents to participate. We need more parents to join. So I've been training school staff. I've been doing parent meetings such as this one to get parents more aware of Parent Portal, what they can do. We are trying to add more features in Parent Portal, but we need more parent participation. So I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, this number here. This is pretty good from where we were last year, but we want to be at least 47%. So some features that we have, so we eliminated the second email in the sign-up process. Parents had to sign up 2 ways. First from the school, then they received another email. It was just too much. Parents are also able to sign up using their mobile devices. So you're able to do this on your cell phone. The school, you can stand there, it's 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes actually, and you're able to create your accounts at the schools. And so we also made, like I said before, the interface more simpler, where it allowed parents now to just view the grades, assignments, attendance, in the calendar. And I want to add later that we are trying to add a absence feature. So that's something that we're trying to do. Parents will be able to submit if the student is absent or tardy and an excused absence, so they can upload letters from the doctor or whatever the case may be. So that's something that we're trying to add in our later feature. So some FAQs. How can you create a Parent Portal account? You can contact your school to provide your up-to-date email address and request a Parent Portal account in Aspen. This is very important. That email address is very important. I see a lot of schools who are trying to get more parents to participate in Parent Portal. However, they don't have an email on file for parents. So please provide an up-to-date email for your schools. So, so you can access and have more and sign up for your parent portal account. So some parents said they had an account before the change in Aspen. So in our old system Impact, parents had a parent portal account, and they want to know why they don't have one now. Due to security features, such as login credentials, it prevents us from transferring accounts from one system to another. So we have to parents will have to start a new account because of the login features. So if you want to receive an email account in Aspen, we do have additional resources. If you go to cps.edu/parent, we have these FAQs, we have sign up videos, and we also have the navigation video there. I can show you guys that after my presentation so you know where to locate all of this information. You have multiple children in CPS and you do not have access to one of them or all of them. So this might be because your school created multiple contacts for you, or if you have students at different schools, the schools created multiple contacts for you as well. So I've been working with schools to resolve this merging issue. So schools should be able to resolve this for you. So just mention it, and so they will be able to help you resolve the issue. So the parent portal account setup process. So previously, before COVID, parents, if they did not have an email on file, they would receive an welcome email. So this welcome email would look like this. It would say, Chicago Public Schools has granted you the ability to create a parent portal user account in Aspen. So it would not come from anyone from the school. It would come from Aspen. And so it would give the parent name, and it will also give you a special security code where you would use this to enter this information. So you would click here. It will prompt you to enter that security code here, which is very important. This is why your email address, up-to-date email address, is important, because this has to be sent to your email. And so we don't want it to be sent to someone else, because if it's sent to someone else, of course, they can't access the student information, but it will be special for you. You would verify your first name, last name, address, city, zip code, phone number, and then your primary email address. So if you see that your email address is incorrect or it's not up to date, you can let the school know and they can update that information for you. You would create a password. You would confirm it. You would create a security question, and then you are all set. You create your account. Less than 5 minutes. So if you get this error message, which says the account already has been verified, this means you already have an account in the system. So this would mean that you will have to go to your school and say, I got this error message. They will have to look in the system and find out if you have another account in the system and just merge you over to that account. So then you would enter your login ID, which will be your email address, and then that new password you just created. And then here, your final step would be to verify your student's first name only, and then the date of birth. Date of birth has to be entered with the slashes. So it has to be, for example, if the birthday is September 1st, 2001, it would be 09/01/2001. So because of COVID, we have sent parents letters in the mail. So last year, we sent parents letters with the last quarter report cards as an invitation to say, we have your email on file. So this is only if parents had an email on file and they did not create their parent portal accounts. So schools had your email. We sent those welcome emails out and you still didn't activate your account. You were sent a letter in the mail. It had your first name, your username, your login, which was your primary email address, and then we sent you a generated password. This password was created just for you. You would go in and you would follow the steps. So it'll be step by step. You go in, you'll enter your login, your temporary password. It would prompt you to create a new password, create a security question, and then verify the student's first name, date of birth, and then you would have access to your parent portal account. Again, simple, less than 5 minutes. A lot of parents said they did not receive this letter in the mail, or they threw it away because they didn't know what it was. Schools have access to this generated password, so you can ask your school, can you locate my generated password? Because I had an email on file, I would like to start my parent portal account. They can do that. I would like to note that this would expire September 30th, 2021. So it will expire this month. So we want to get parents to get those accounts and get those passwords in as soon as possible, because we don't want you to have an expired account and then we will have to try to resolve the issue of getting the account extended. So again, you will log in. It will take you here to reset it, verify your students. Very simple. So here's a video. I'm not sure if it will play because I'm in full screen, but this will be a navigation video just for parents to help navigate through the portal. Once you are logged in, you have everything set up. You just want to know how to access everything. So can you guys please let me know if you can hear it?
Welcome to the Aspen Parent Portal navigation tutorial.
Okay, perfect.
The Parent Portal allows you to see how your
I'm going to just show it in full screen.
student is doing in school. In this video, you will learn how to navigate the Parent Portal, including instructions on how to log into the Parent Portal, navigate the home page, view grades, assignments, and attendance, view student information and set alerts, set your account preferences, and access your student fees. To log into the Aspen Parent Portal, go to aspen.cps.edu in your browser. On the login screen, type in your username. This is the email address you use to create your account. Type in your password and click the Log On button. If you cannot remember your password, click on the Parent Portal Password Reset and answer your security questions. Once logged in, you will be on the home page where you will see a preview of your students' grades, assignments, attendance, and their calendar. You can quickly navigate to each category by clicking on the preview or clicking on the category button at the top of the home page. Additionally, you can use the menu in the top left-hand corner of the screen to navigate the same categories along with a few additional options, including family, preferences, fees, view full site, and logout. We'll walk you through all these items. To return to the screen at any time, click the menu icon and select Home. To view your students' grades, click on the Grades preview on the home page. On the screen, you will see your student's name, current year, and current term in school. Below your student's information, you will see a distribution of grades as a bar graph. Below the bar graph, you will see grades by class for each current school term. If you click on the class name, you will see a graph of the grades for that class during that term. On the right side of the box, you'll see the teacher's name next to an envelope icon. If you click on the icon, you can email that teacher. Below the teacher's name, you will see grade details and weights and averages. Click on the grade details, and you'll see grades for that class by assignment. Click on the weights and averages, and you'll see your student's cumulative score and grade average for that class over time. Click on the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner of your screen and click on Assignments. On the screen, you will see assignments by the due date. Assignments marked by the teacher as due that day will appear under Today. Click on the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner of your screen and click on Attendance. On the screen, you will see attendance by class. To view absent details, click on the absence number. Click on the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner of your screen and click on Family. On the screen, you will see your student's profile page. To view another one of your students' profile pages, click on the student's name in the upper left, and a drop-down will appear where you can select the other student's name. To set alerts or notifications, click on the Details drop-down next to the student's name and select Notification. Here you can set alerts so you'll be notified when your students' grades rise above or fall below a certain threshold, misses a class, and more. Please note where this says SMS, this means the notification will be sent as a text message. Once you've selected notifications you wish to receive, click Submit at the bottom of the page. Please note you must set alerts for each student individually. To adjust alerts for other students, select him or her from the drop-down in the upper left where the student's name appears. Click on the menu icon in the upper left of your screen and click on Preferences. On the screen, you will see various fields to set your preferences for your account, including language, primary email, alternate email, and the phone number used for text alerts, where it says SMS notifications. Below Security, you will see your security question and your options to change your password. Please note your username, which is the email you use to create your account, will not change even if you change your primary email address. Click on the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner of your screen and click on Fees. Here, you will see a screen that allows you to view and pay fees. Please note to return to the Parent Portal after viewing and/or paying fees, close your browser and log back in. This concludes the Aspen Parent Portal navigation tutorial. For additional help with the Parent Portal, please visit cps.edu/parent.
Okay. So before we do Q&A, I do want to share that we have a Parent Portal support email address for parents. If you have questions, you can't get any solutions from your school, or you are just frustrated and just want to talk to someone, you can email this email address, parentportalsupport@cps.edu. I am the person over it, so I'll be the one to answer any questions that parents may have. So I can share that with you guys. So if any parents have questions regarding their accounts, you can share this email with them. I also want to share this Google form that I've recently worked with another school to create to help parents who have any issues that at their school. So this school used it. We modeled it because they said that they were very successful with it. So parents would enter their information, email, the child's school, their name, relationship, if they have any updated information. So if they want to update their phone numbers, their mailing address, the student information, the student's name, just so we have that in the system, making sure that it's correct. If they have another student in CPS. So this is very critical here because a lot of schools don't know if there is another sibling at another school or if that parent information is spelled correctly. They can contact the other school to match that information. And so we also have this drop down here. If you need help, you can update your email. If your email address is incorrect or your login is incorrect, you want to update your personal information. You need to add a sibling to an account. You want to reset your password, security question, or you just want to start a new account. Or if you had any other questions, you can click here. So this is something that we created. I'm sharing with schools because I believe that this will really help a lot of schools and parents with resolving a lot of issues for parents and troubleshooting them. Once they enter this information here, especially like for open house registration or parent night, schools can have parents do this here. They can do it on their mobile devices. They don't have to enter that information writing it. It's very hard to see once you write it. And so we have a lot of parents who may write their email address, and so it might be incorrect because the school can't understand the writing. So just this, we found that this would be very easy for parents and schools. So I'm going to share this with our face group here. If they have parents who come to them with any information, they can share this and parents can enter the information. So I'm done with my presentation. We can go now to Q&A for any parents who have any questions.
Thank you so much, Ms. Seeds, for joining us on today. We do have a couple of questions in our chat box. I'm going to pull them up. One of the questions was, is there something PACs or LSCs can do to help increase the number of parents who are registered in Parent Portal?
I would just say if a lot of parents don't know exactly what they can do with Parent Portal, like I said, now that we are still slightly remote, you want to contact contact teachers, you can do that in the portal. We're trying to add more features. Like I said before, we're trying to add an attendance tool. So getting parents being able to do the attendance on their phone versus having to call the school or write a note, or however parents do attendance. We can do that here now. We're trying to add more features, but we need more parents. So if they could just get the word out to, hey, have you updated your email? Have you provided an email for your school? Just get that out. That's more important, because once the school has the email, we can help the parents that way. So getting an email, making sure that parents have an email on file with the school, making sure they have an updated phone number, address. That Google form, I'm going to share that. That's very critical. It'll help a lot of schools out. Just getting that information out to parents is very important and will help a lot.
Thank you for that. Another question is, can you share with us again how to access the registration and use the navigation tutorial?
Yes. So let me share my screen. So if you go to cps.edu/parent, you'll be able to see all of Parent Portal Aspen stuff. So logging in. So parents, if you click here, they can log in and it'll direct them to the Aspen site, giving them a little information. Like I shared before, when we launched, those Q&As, how to log in from a PC or a Mac, and then the video resources. So registration process, we have it in English and in Spanish. And then that navigation video that I just showed everyone, English and in Spanish as well. So that can be seen on cps.edu/parent.
Thank you for that, Ms. Seats. Also, another question in the chat box says, how can a parent reset the password if he or she forgot the question and the question answers?
So we have a new feature where schools are able to reset parent passwords and security questions. So schools will know how to do that. Parents would just let the school know, I forgot my security question. Can you please help me reset my password and security question? And the school will know what to do.
Okay, thank you for answering that. I guess, you know what, Aspen, my question is this. So with Aspen is currently not mandatory, correct, for the schools?
No, it's not. It's not.
I just think it would have been nice, because the numbers are lower than what you all would like it to be, with all of the parents and students a part of the CPS, if it was mandatory. Or if not, if that's not something that's possible, maybe the teachers could get on board for those specific students in their classrooms with reaching out and making sure their parents have their current email addresses in. That way each class, that can help take care of that. So that was just a personal opinion, but I just think if we all work together, that can help push them numbers up the way they need to be to help the parents.
I agree with you. Agree with you 100%. We did have a school that had 100% parent portal participation. So they were the only school in the district to have 100%. And so I did reach out to the school, sat down with the principal and asked, like, how did you all get 100%? She said it was a team effort. She made the parents accountable for making sure that they had an account. Email on file, that was the first thing that they did, making sure when the parent walked in the door, the techo sat right by the door, security was on board. They would guide the parent to the clerk or the techo, and they would get that parent to sign up right then and there. They would also make sure that they had an email for every parent on file. And so they said that it was from security, techo, principal, teachers, everybody was on board and everybody supported this process. So they set deadlines. When they had open house or if they had parent night, parents would sign up. So they made sure parents signed up. They held them accountable for that. They also made the students accountable. They said if you want to participate in sports or if you want to participate in after school programs, you want to go on field trips, your parent must have a parent portal account. So it's totally up to the principal how they do it in their school. But this principal said this is what she did, and they got 100% parent portal participation.
Thank you, Ms. Seeds. I think that's wonderful.
Yes.
Were you able to share the link for the Google form?
Yeah, I'll share it right now.
Thank you so much. Are there any more questions from anyone at this time? Lourdes?
I think before they switched to Aspen, so they have more parents. I have parent portal since my daughter was in first grade. She is a senior in college. So, and I always push the parents because for me, it's very important because sometimes staff in the school make mistake. They put attendance when the students be in the class. So it happened with my family, with my kids. So, and it's why I encourage all the parents to have parent portal. But since before, just when the phone number, use the parent portal. But I think that 2019 or 2018, they switched to Aspen, and they required to all the parents have emails, and not all the parents have emails. So this weekend, when I was support Bogan High Schools in the orientation, I push all, especially the freshmen families, to sign up for parent portal. And a lot of families told me, I don't have email. So, and I say, okay, come to Penn University. I want to support you to create an email because in order to have Aspen Parent Portal, they need to have an email, and somebody in the school needs to approve. And sometimes the person who charges them, they don't have time or they didn't review. They mail the parents sent to them. So I think this is the problem. They too slow.
I agree. I had one school mention that same thing to me. Parents said that they don't have an email account, which is free. So she decided to have a parent workshop and help parents create email addresses. A lot of parents, sometimes they may think they have to pay for an email address, but it's totally free. You know, you can have it even if you can use your work email, personal email, school email. So that's something that I did here, in which to me, parents, I don't know if they don't know that an email account is free, but majority of our parents do have an email, you know, so hopefully we can help those parents who don't have an email just create one. It takes literally less than 5 minutes for that too, so.
Thank you, Lourdes, for your question. And thank you, Ms. Seats, for joining us today. Thank you for giving us a wonderful presentation. What I was going to say was, if there's any more links or any more things that you think of that we need to share with our parents as a resource, please send it to my email or Carol or, Lourdes. We are able to get that to our parents.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Now, if there, last call for more questions, and if not, then I'm going to wrap our session up. Okay, so no last callers. Well, thank you at this time for staying with us. We thank you for taking the time out to join us. We really appreciate you, Ms. Seats. And hopefully this will not be the last time that we have this. Hopefully next time we'll get more parent participation. And then, you know what, we'll just spread the word and make sure that all of our parents know that they can access this for their reference to go back and see how to set this up to make it more simpler for them, for those that don't have Aspen. Thank you for joining us.